Like I was saying a second ago, guys. Not that anybody cares or is listening. Just kidding. There's somebody out there watching this. You're weird, and I hope you get hit by a bus later. I'm just kidding. You're weird, but yet I think that you're weird enough to watch this, I guess. I don't know. I should be here. Anyways. I know my hair's a mess. But again, what do I always say, guys? I suck dick, so what do you expect? So, I'm gonna start. That for real is gonna be like my catchphrase. You know what I'm saying? Not even that I literally suck dick, but it's just because like I'm a woman and like it fits perfect. Like it just goes. And that I literally say that all the time. Like when somebody tells me they can't do something or they're telling me no, I don't know, they don't have good art, something stupid like that. And that's like my insult. I'd be like, well, yeah, well, you suck dick for a living. So that's literally always my insult. So that's why I say that constantly about myself. It's just because that's like my insult to everybody else. Anyways, I did it to my little sister's boyfriend one time, and he was like, yeah, I actually do. Anyways, it was weird. Yeah, so I want to come on here and talk, guys, because I feel like we haven't had our personal time like y'all promised. You promised me that you would stop running the streets and that you would come home at courteous hours. I don't think that's the right word I was supposed to use. It was a word, though, for sure, I think. Anyways, so like I was saying a second ago. So yeah, have you guys, okay, stargazing. So quick question, guys. Do you like to stargaze? This is a serious question. This is not like, I got you or anything, I swear. Even though it literally should be like everything I do, but it's not. The reason I ask is because, again, this is another one of those things that I feel like is kind of weird that I've just noticed my whole life. It's been a thing. So, I'm going to talk about it. Okay, so, stargazing. You know, some people like stargazing, some people don't. I'm one of those people that loved stargaze. I love stargazing. But it's not just, it's not even just that I love stargazing. Let me correct that. It's not that I just love stargazing. Let me motherfucking correct that. It has nothing really, it's not that I just love stargazing or it's not like I know anything special about space or anything like that or studying it. No. But for some reason, I've always been really obsessed with space. And not obsessed in the way like most people who want to be like astronauts or people that are really obsessed with space be. Because it's not really about space. Like it is, but it isn't. Like, I'm not obsessed with like being in space or like actually studying like the logistics of space. Which, granted, I am actually in a way, but I'm not like, it's not like my number one dedication of my life is going to be trying to figure out how planets and all that shit in space work. But something about space, I don't know what it is, guys, okay? I don't know what it is. But anytime I stargaze, which means I just look up in the night sky at stars, it could be literally almost at any time. I sometimes will get lost, and this doesn't happen all the time. I honestly try to avoid looking at the sky at night because of this reason. Like, I'm not even joking. Now that I think about it, like, literally. Because of this reason, I try not to look at the sky at night because I'll get distracted. Anyways, when I stargaze up or when I start looking at the stars or looking into the night sky, I can get lost for literally hours. Like, concerningly long. Like, I get so lost up there. Or in that, I can't explain it to you. Obviously, I don't go up there. But you get what I'm saying? I get so lost, just, I don't know. Anyways, I've done this all my life, but not only do I get lost when I stargaze really heavily, I also... Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard to explain, and it's gonna sound crazy and stupid and like idiotic, I don't know, irrational, whatever. Point is, I've always gotten this really weird feeling when I look up into space at the night sky and I look at all the planets, just everything, stars, everything. There is a very, very strong feeling that overcomes me. Like, it's crazy how strong this feeling is. And the feeling I'm talking about is, to be honest, I don't really know. It's like, it's almost like, a homey feeling, or like a homesick feeling, or like homey, like I feel like I belong there type of thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like a homesick thing. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to be there. Like, I'm supposed to belong there, and you get what it's a weird thing. I was just talking to my mom about it. And that's actually when I just came to realize this, that maybe I felt like I belong there in a way. but I always just felt so close, like so connected to outer space, to the vast, whatever the fuck that is. For some reason, I always felt very strongly connected to it when I look out into space. Like I'm dead ass. Like I can't explain it. It's like a very strong homesick or homey feeling. Like I just feel like I would be, like I'm supposed to be there. Like I would be so at peace and just so happy or what the fuck ever. I just feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? It is a really weird feeling. It is so fucking strong. Like so fucking strong. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm an alien. Who the fuck knows? I doubt it. But it is so, and it's just the weirdest thing because it's always been like my whole life I felt like this, and I just feel so connected to it for no fucking reason. Like I know nothing really about space. I mean, I know the base level shit, but like, you get what I'm saying? But something about it just really gives me this really strong, weird feeling. And it's like a homey, homesick type of feeling. It's the weirdest thing. And almost like a comfort feeling. It's almost like a homesick or a homey type of feeling. A homesick and or homey type of feeling. And it's also like a comfortable feeling, like I feel comfortable or like I'm supposed to be there, or I know that place very well, like I've been there for so long, but I want to go back. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a very weird, it is a very, very weird strong feeling that I get every time I stare up into the sky for just over a minute or so. I start to, and I can't even explain to you all the shit I think about because I just think about numerous things, but like I don't know. It's just a weird feeling this fucking space gives me when I look up into it. And I'm not talking about, obviously, I'm not talking about like looking into like, I don't know if I've ever actually looked into like a really good telescope. I probably need to. But I'm not talking about looking into a telescope or like looking at space. I'm just talking about like when I stare up at the stars, like I just get the strongest fucking feeling. I just can't explain it. It brings me like this peace, but something else. Like there's something else connected to that peace. Like it's not just. And then, I was explaining this to my mom, but I realized in the car when I was recording this earlier, I didn't realize, but I mentioned this car when I recorded this earlier. I just didn't think about this being a possibility. And I'm wondering, like, why do I feel so at home there? Why do I feel like I would be so at peace if I was in the space? Or why do I have such a strong homey type of feeling or homesick feeling towards space? Anyways, and I started thinking the only thing I can gather, other than me being an alien, which I'm very unlikely, the only thing else I can gather is maybe the fact that I've always wanted to die, like literally, like I've been praying, literally from like a very young child, I was praying like every night that I would be taken away from here, like I would somehow die, or somehow, I would somehow just fucking be saved from this world in a way. I would somehow just be taken away. So like I've been aiming for that like my whole life. Like that's what my life's been about, is fucking get to that goal, get to that end. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So I started thinking, I was like, oh shit. I wonder if maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe it's like subconsciously because I've been wanting that outcome for so long of death. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I feel so at home there or something, because I feel like maybe I should be there already, or you get what I'm saying? Like I can't explain it to you. And obviously I would think maybe the sky, the only reason I say maybe it has something to do with death would obviously be heaven, hell, type of shit. You get what I'm saying? Like people always point to the sky when they say people, whatever. When people go on to the afterlife, they point to the sky. So maybe that has something to do with it subconsciously. Maybe that's where I get the feeling from. I don't know, because I've had it all my life, but I've also had, literally been wanting to not live all my life. So it really makes me wonder, like, is that like a subconscious thing? Like, is that why I feel so attached to outer space, or feel like I should be there, or feel like, I don't know. And then you wonder if maybe it's just the vast darkness that goes on forever. You get what I'm saying? And maybe like I feel like, again, this could be subconscious. Maybe I feel like the darkness for me will go on forever or something. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like it could literally, now that I think about it, it could be numerous fucking things. It could literally mean numerous things now that I think about it, really. Like maybe I see myself as darkness, or I see my life as darkness. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Anyways, point is I'm fucking a freak. So what the fuck do you expect? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no. So yeah, if anybody else has like felt like this towards outer space for some odd reason, even though I'm not an astronomer or anything like that, I don't even read fucking horoscopes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into any of that shit. But like, it's just a weird thing I've felt ever since I was really little, and I don't know, something about it. And again, it's not like I'm specifically interested in just like space specifically, like different types of rocks or like, you know, scientific papers. I'm not even into all that. Granted, not that I wouldn't love to learn about some of that shit, because some of that shit would be cool to learn about, but because I love learning new cool shit, but I'm not even into it like that. It's just always been like this very strong feeling like I belong there, like something I'm supposed to be there, or like I'm not where I can't explain it. Anyways, so yeah, that's all on that thought. If anybody else has had that weird, very weird, odd feeling or whatever, which again, it's hard for me to explain the feeling, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. If anybody else has had that feeling, please let me know, because I would love to know if I'm just, you know, an alien or crazy, which I imagine is the latter, which probably is what's really accurately the case, whether people have this thought or not. Who knows? Maybe you're just crazy too. If you actually think like this, probably just because you're insane like I am. So, good for you, yay! Yeah, that was my weird thing about how I feel like I belong in space. I don't fucking